With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students. Let's move to the next question. The question over here is wherein a reaction has been given to us and the reaction is as follows. It's 2A plus B gives me C. So we have to find the rate law. Now, the question is what do you mean by rate law? But then before that, let us go through the given information. The given information over here indicates three different situations in which the three initial rates have been given. The concentration of reactant A and B have been given respectively. So, with the help of this data, we are going to find out the rate law. Now, what do you mean by rate law? Rate law is simply an expression. Yes, what is it? Rate law is simply an expression, yes, for a particular chemical reaction in its initial, or you could say the forward reaction, the way it runs with respect to the concentrations of the reactants, yes, raised to their coefficients. Now the coefficients actually indicate the order of the reaction. So rate law is an expression for a chemical reaction, yes, and it could be expressed as follows. So it is normally written as rate is equal to K into concentration of A raised to X into concentration of B raised to Y. Yes. So K is nothing but it's the rate constant. Yes. Concentration of A is obviously the concentration of the reactant in this case. Also, B is a reactant. Yeah. And X and Y are simply the orders of the reaction, whether it's a first order or a second order. Yes. Now, taking hold of this concept, let us look into as to how can we find out the rate law for this particular given data. Now, accordingly, we'll be using this main equation, yes, and solving for the X and Y, that is the order of a reaction, and hence we can lay down a rate law for this particular reaction. Yes, so let us go through it. The first rate, I'm going to indicate it as R1, yes, next one as R2, and the third one as R3. Okay, so accordingly, let us go through it. R1 is equal to K into concentration of A, that is 0.05 raised to X, which is unknown, which we have to find out actually, and into concentration of B, that is 0.05 raised to Y. Yes. Now, on a similar line, R2 can also be placed. Yes. So R2 is equal to K into concentration of A, that is 0.10 raised to X, into concentration of B, that is 0.05 raised to Y. Okay. Now R1 and R2 is given to us, that is 0.045 and 0.09 respectively. So let me do one thing, and that is divide R1 by R2. Yes. So R1 upon R2 will be equal to 0.045 upon 0.09. Yes, which will be equal to the right hand side, in which K into 0.05 raised to X into 0.05 raised to Y divided by K into 0.10 raised to X into 0.05 raised to Y. Yes. Now furthermore, let us solve this. KK would get cancelled off. Yes. 0.05 upon 0.09. Now that makes it Obviously 0.5, isn't it? So let me write it down. 0.5 is equal to, now 0.05 raised to y and 0.05 raised to y gets cancelled off. 0.05 upon 0.10. So that makes it 1 by 2. Yes, 1 by 2 the whole raised to x. Now 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2, isn't it? So furthermore, I can write it as 1 by 2 the whole raised to 1 is equal to 1 by 2 the whole raised to x. In short, we have got the x value and that is going to be 1, isn't it? Yes? Understood this? Cool. Now, x is equal to 1. So we have got one value. Now let us proceed. The third information which has been given is concentration of A is 0.2, concentration of B is 0.1 and the rate is 0.72. So let us lay down the equation for R3 now. Yes. So R3 is equal to K into concentration of A, which is 0.2 raised to X, into concentration of Y, that is 0.1 raised to Y. Now since X is known to us, we can substitute that as 1. Yes. Now in this case, for finding out Y, let us take R2. Okay. And the way we have done in the first case, that is dividing R1 by R2, we'll be doing the same in case of R3 and R2 to find out Y. Yes. So in that case, let me divide R3 by R2. Yes. So divide R3 by R2. Yes. So R3 by R2 is going to be equal to 0.72 divided by 0.09. This is your left hand side. Yes. The right hand side is going to be as follows. K into 0.2 raised to 1 into 0.1 raised to y. Yes. Upon K into, from R2 we would be having 0.1, 0.10 and 1 is the same thing. Yes. Raised to 1 into 0.05 raised to y. Yes, right? Now what next? Let us just calculate this. This is going to be 8. KK gets cancelled off. This is going to be 2 into, and this is going to be again 2 raised to y. Yes. So this can also be simplified as follows. That is going to be 4 is equal to 2 raised to y, or I can simply write it as 2 raised to 2 is equal to 2 raised to y. So we have our law of indices which says that since bases are equal, we can equate the powers. Yes. And hence we have got our y value also, which is equal to 2. Yes. So the x value has been calculated, y value has been calculated. Hence we can lay down our final rate law expression, and that is going to be rate is equal to K into concentration of A raised to X, which means raised to 1, into concentration of B raised to Y, which means to 2. Yes. So this is the rate law for the given equation. Okay. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.